Good morning and welcome to the Fairy Coach Tarot channel. My name is Raquel. Thank you for being here. And today is Wednesday. And on Wednesdays in this channel, we do not look at tarot, we look at the oracle cards. And we do a pick pile of oracle cards that's like messages from spirit for you at this moment, no matter when you get to this video. So we have three different type of oracles. As I always try to get something different, we have angel cards. Then we have wisdom. I believe it's called. Yes, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by one of my favorite oracle deck creators. That's Colette Baron. Colette Oh my goodness, my words are failing me today. Colette Baron Reed. And so we have the angels, the deck by Colette Baron Reed, the wisdom of the hidden realms, and we also have this cute little oracle with things we need to release and let go of. So we will create three piles. We have our three fairies, our pink, blue, and yellow fairy that are the usual ones, the ones to pick from. So we will create the three piles. You choose intuitively the pile that resonates with you, and we get the messages. We'll read those messages together. All right. So remember, this is a general reading for the collective. Take what resonates, let go of the rest. You may find something that resonates in the pile that you pick, or if you stay for the entire video, you may find that there are messages that also resonate elsewhere. If you hear something, it's because you're meant to. If it resonates with your soul, there is a reason for it, be it in this video or anywhere in life. All right, so we start by grounding, centering, and connecting. But before, I also wanted to let you know that I do offer private online sessions. I'm a board certified coach, holistic energy practitioner with a master's degree in psychology, and I've been a professional tarot reader for over 30 years now. So I do have a lot of experience, different trainings in healing and spirituality, and I bring all of these into our sessions. And I offer those online sessions that can be done from anywhere in the world, and we can do them by phone, video call, or even chat, as well as pre-recorded readings if that's the method you prefer. So please check right in the description my website and my storefront, or reach out to me if you have any questions. But let's get started with this reading. Now let's begin by grounding, centering, and connecting with the breath. So follow along if this feels good to you. So sit in a comfortable position, right? We're gonna wiggle a little bit the upper body, just as if you were listening to music. That moves our energy through our chakras. All right, now let's roll the shoulders back, move the neck from side to side, front to back. And now let's take a deep inhale in through the nose. Hold for a second or two and gently exhale. We always try to elongate that exhale. All right, let's begin creating the piles. We'll start with the angel pile. We'll put our pink fairy here, blue and yellow. All right, move the cards around and give it a little knock. Please give us insight, messages, guidance that we need to hear right now. And we ask in love, in light, for our highest good. And so it is. Three piles: the pink fairy, the blue fairy, and the yellow fairy. All right, the pink fairy. 2 cards for the pink fairy, the blue fairy. Ooh, and one jumped out. The blue fairy and the pink fairy. And we have 3 cards for the pink fairy. Remember, there may be one pile that has more cards than the other. Don't choose based on that. Choose on what will call you intuitively. All right? All right, let's go with the second deck. All right. Please give us guidance, advice, and insight into our life, whatever we need to know right now. And we ask in love, in light, for our highest good. 3 piles. So it is for the pink fairy. Ooh, the pink fairy. Oh, I thought it was more than 1 card, but no, it's 1 card. The blue fairy. Another one jumped out. The blue fairy has cards jumping out. Interesting. Oh, and was going to go for the other deck. Here we go. All right. 3rd pile. 2 cards. All right. And now, yes, we go for the last deck. That is the magic of letting go. All right. And we give a little. Please give us guidance, insight, messages that we need to hear right now. And we ask in love, in light, for our highest good. And so it is. Pink fairy. 3 cards for the pink fairy. And the pink fairy pile is done. Blue fairy. 1 card. And yellow fairy. 2 cards. All right, you have your 3 piles, my dears. So please choose the pile or the fairy that calls you right now. And if you are not sure, just close your eyes and just envision one of the fairies. Is it the pink one, the blue one, or the yellow one? Ready? All right, let's go. Let's go with that the pink fairy. I'm telling you, my words are failing me today. Here we have our pink fairy. All right, so we're going to begin with the magic of letting go and see what is the first message that Spirit has for you. Past traumas. Seek support and allow yourself time to process. Healing is not linear. Yes, very good message. So we all carry things from the past. They are traumas, wounds, and sometimes they are not healed or not fully healed. And healing is not linear, so it's not go on a continuum like this. Sometimes it goes on a spiral. So there are different things in our life that bring us back to that wound. And that's when the wound gets pressed on and the triggers appear, right? So Spirit wants you to know that it is time to heal any past traumas, any past things that have not been healed yet. And if you thought that you had healed them and you keep coming back to it and you get triggered, that wound gets pressed, it is time to revisit that. So to try to find help with a coach, a therapist, a counselor, a holistic practitioner that can help you release that. All right. Now let's see the second one of things that you need to let go of. And we have validation. Self worth comes from within, not from others. Give yourself approval. Yes, and this is very important. So often we get caught in wanting validation from outside, from other people, from our significant others, from our family, from our friends, from whoever. When that outer validation creates a type of prison for us to live in. So, right now, release that need for validation that comes from outside and learn to give yourself that inner validation. All right. And the last one of letting go cards for you: form new habits. Embrace practices that nourish and uplift you. Prioritize wellness. Yes, and I'm going to tell you something. It is proven that one of the best ways to change bad habits is to replace them with new ones, right? So, if there are any habits right now, any things that you do or that have become a habit for you or that even have created a form of addiction, one way is to create and form new habits that replace the old ones. All right, so you have three beautiful cards telling you what to release from spirit. Work on past trauma. Remember to release outer validation and give yourself the validation that you need instead of searching it from outside. And it's time to form new habits, and more even if there are some old ones that need to be replaced. Now, let's look at this oracle deck of the hidden realms and what's the message. The map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. All right, so this card is letting you know that there is a purpose that you have. We all have purpose, and sometimes even more than one. And it is about really trying to find or understanding your authentic purpose. And that's done by inspiration, right? The things that inspires you, those things that you love them because they love you back. Remember that. So, knowing that and learning like this to follow your purpose and encounter it. And always remember free will, right? So, in life, one of the greatest gifts God or Spirit gave us is free will, the gift of choice, of making decisions. And that's how we manifest, we create our future, right? And we create and co create with the Spirit. So, remembering that we do have free will, not everything is written for us, right? There are some karmic lessons that we carry, some lessons that we need for our soul to evolve. But inside all of this, all right, inside some patterns of fate that we cannot change, right? That they come for those karmic lessons, like where we were born, our family of origin, right? But besides that, the rest is free will. So remembering that, knowing that the things that you love you back for a reason and they are tied to your purpose. So worth exploring, right? Worth exploring. All right. And now let's go with the messages from Archangel Gabriel. It is. Is it Archangel Gabriel today? Yes, Archangel Gabriel, right here. All right. Helping children. Part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping your young children. How beautiful is that? Because we were just talking about purpose. So yes, and but also remember, here I want to point to something very important. We don't only have one purpose in this world. There are many purposes. And even if you think, oh, I'm insignificant, I'm just a regular person, my life, is not something grand that I'm doing. Yes, there are many different purposes you have. So do not think of yourself as small or insignificant or as, yes. And part of our purpose could be to, to touch the lives of certain people that are in our life right now or that we're going to meet. So remember that. So one of your purposes has to do with helping children. That could be your own children, it could be your grandchildren, your children in your community, right? So sometimes it's helping them by teaching them something, and that does not necessarily mean teaching them a subject in school or sports to play. Yes, if you do that, that's wonderful. And other times it could just be teaching them something, teaching them a lesson, being there for support, right? So remember that a lot of children in this world need the support and guidance of a loving adult. And the last message you got is retreat. To block out distractions, spend quiet time alone so that you can focus on your priorities. All right, so Spirit wants you to know that right now, retreating is important. Retreating to reset, to come back to yourself, right? And to really recollect that energy so you can focus on your purpose, on the things you want to do, and the healing that needs to take place. All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading. You got very interesting cards. Remember, and mostly for this one that we were talking about purpose or this and healing, that I also offer private online sessions. I'm a board certified coach, holistic energy practitioner. I do have a master's degree in psychology, besides having been a tarot reader for over 30 years. So if you want to explore your particular situation, you want help learning energy healing techniques that you can do yourself to help you with what you're going on, or those sessions also focus a lot on coaching with the tarot or without the tarot, whatever you prefer. I offer both modalities, can be very useful at this time. The links are on the descriptions below, right? The website and my storefront, but also please reach out if you have any questions, right? That is it's reaching out, it's non-binding, so you can call me or just send me an email just asking about my services, and we can discuss how they can help you at this time. All right, let's go for those of you who picked that blue fairy, the second pile. And here we have our blue fairy. All right, let's take the pink fairy out, and here we have the blue fairy. And this, I believe, was the pile with the less cards. So let's see what you need to let go of today. Fear of failure. See uncertainty as an opportunity for growth. Have courage to try. Yes, the fear of failure. And yes, releasing that fear of failure. It sometimes comes also with that imposter syndrome, right? That we believe that we're not good enough for something or that it's not really us. And then also comes with that fear of like doing everything wrong and that failure. So right now, release the fear of failure. Release any fears of not being good enough, not doing a good enough job. And instead of that, adopt that growth mindset, right? Even if you don't get it right the first time around, nobody has become an expert or is good at something by doing it perfect the first time, right? It's not failure, it's lessons. Every time you try and it doesn't come exactly as it, just learn the lessons, keep pushing, keep going towards your dreams, and release that fear. All right. And now let's look at the wisdom from the hidden realms. And we got the Lady of Lightning. Surprises sometimes shock. Total total paradigm shift. Yes, the Lady of Lightning. And this is a card, yes, of surprises. More than surprises, of unexpected changes, I would say, when this card shows. Those unexpected changes that could shock us, right? Or they give us a surprise. So instead of that, right, if you are going through some changes or spirits letting you know that some changes are coming your way that are going to be a little bit shocking, that may surprise you, right? Flow with it instead of reacting. That's our the first thing we want to do is react, and reacting shocked or spiral into negativity and chaos. Pause. When big changes come, or when changes are coming your way, the best thing to do is to ground our energy, to work either with a coach, a counselor, an energy practitioner, or even research by yourself. There are many books right now, and people that can teach you different techniques to feel grounded, regulated, right? Because the more grounded and regulated you are, and the more your energy is coming back to you, into that center, the easier will be to deal with change. Remember, if you're going through changes or you're about to be experiencing some, work on your emotional regulation. And the last card from Archangel Gabriel, you have inspiration. Yes, your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. Very similar to what we were talking with this last deck. So, yes, the things that you love you back. You remember I said that the last time, but also inspiration. So, when something is inspiring, when something we feel called to, there is a reason. God, Spirit, our angels, our spirit guides are talking to us through our intuition, through what inspires us. So follow your inspiration at this time. All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. And remember, this is a general reading for the collective. Take what resonates, let go of the rest, never force anything. And also, please reach out if you want to schedule a private online session with me. I'm a board certified coach, holistic energy practitioner with a master's in psychology, and I've been a tarot reader for over 30 years. I have different training in different healing modalities as well as different spiritual paths. So please reach out, make that online appointment session with me, and we can try to help you get clarity, right? By mixing the tarot with those coaching techniques, right? And even teaching you self energy healing exercises you can do for what is. What you're going through right now. So just reach out, go to the links below. I will leave you my website and my storefront. And remember, those sessions can be done from anywhere. And I also offer some pre-recorded readings. All right, let's look at the last pile, the yellow fairy. And here we have her. And this is the pile that has, I remember correctly, yeah, most cards. Yeah, more cards, more cards. All right, let's go with the first card of the letting go deck. What do you need to let go of? Beyond envy. Cultivate mutual respect and banish toxic dynamics. Detox relationships. All right, yes. So detox relationships. And know that if, and here I want to add something that this card may not be explaining correctly. Envy is a natural emotion. May not be the healthiest one to have, it's not, but it's natural. So don't beat yourself up if you feel a little envious, right? It's like when we are angry. Angry is a healthy emotion, right? It's natural. It is, it shows that we are alive. It's part of being human. All these different types of emotions we have that sometimes can be healthy, sometimes a little bit unhealthy. But what makes them healthy or unhealthy is not having them, because having them is natural, is what we do with it, right? So if you feel envious about anybody, even if it's a little bit, get curious. Get curious about why are you envious. What is it that is missing? What is it that you want? What is it that perhaps is calling you and you're not going after, right? So become curious about your emotions, including envy. And say something very important: detox relationships. So if you feel the envy of somebody else, try to talk to them about it. And if they do not get a hold of their envy, because that's when envy becomes destructive, when somebody cannot learn from it, does not become curious about it, and allows envy to rot them inside, and then it comes out in very nasty ways. So remember to detox those relationships, even if you have to banish them. All right, so important. And now, what else to let go of? Let go of blame. Own your actions, choices to be empowered and take accountability. Absolutely. So, one of the things that helps us grow the most, besides self awareness, is when we take accountability. Accountability for what we've done wrong, accountability for what we have not done and we should have done, right? Accountability for the things that we have said or the things that we should have said and maybe we didn't say. So, taking accountability, growing from the challenges, obstacles, wrong turns that we have taken. And that helps us grow and evolve into the best version of ourselves. And let's go with one of the cards from the Hidden Realms, and we have the Fire Prince, and that's optimism and aggression. Interesting pairing. So the Fire Prince, and the Fire Prince is telling us about the power of being passionate about something, right? So we see fire, and the fire element that we see in wands, for example, in the tarot, just like everything. You know, when I do the tarot readings and I tell you, tarot cards are neither good or bad because each card has its light and its shadow. So does the element of fire. So the element of fire, when used correctly, right, that it is our passion, that intention. If we use it correctly with optimism, it can drive us into doing amazing things, right? It can help us manifest, right? However, when that fire element in us, that passion, those emotions that we cannot control, that we cannot learn from, they can burn and they can become something aggressive towards others and aggressive towards us. So the Fire Prince is telling you to, again, regulate those emotions. Be curious when you feel certain emotions. Instead of suppressing them, lean in, get curious, learn where they are coming from, even if you need some help from someone guiding you towards that, to teach you where, or to explore, better said, where those emotions come from. Because being a passionate and a fiery person can have a lot of benefits. However, it comes also with a more shadowy side. So, learning how to control, how to regulate, and learn from what we are feeling. And let's put it here because we have another one. And let's see what's the next one. And it is the Horse King, assistance and control. Yes, it's interesting. Look at this because sometimes the oracles and the tarot and spirit always surprises me. And I was telling you about the importance of emotional regulation, learning how to manage and control certain emotions, certain aspects of ourselves. And this is what the horse king is telling you is to also reach out to God, to spirit, to your angels, to your spirit guides, right? And ask for assistance. Say, please help me with what I'm going through. Help me regulate my emotions. Help me feel safe and healed. And not only that, remember, you have assistance in the spirit realm. Those are your guides. There is God, right? Your angels. But also learn how to ask for assistance if you are struggling right now. There is no shame in asking for help. Counselors, mental health professionals, right? That does not mean there is a mental health issue with you. It's just means sometimes we need help because life is hard. Situations can be very difficult, and sometimes we need somebody to guide us. And if you don't feel your situation requires that level of clinical help, or if you are more interested in other aspects, reach out to a coach, a holistic practitioner, right? An alternative, any type of alternative healing. I also offer private sessions, so no, you can reach out to me. We can discuss your situation, but always reach out both to your spirit realm, right? Your those allies you have, as well as in real life. And let's see what cards you got from Archangel Gabriel. And we have stay true to yourself. Do not compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust, and follow your inner voice. Yes, stay true to yourself, and that's um, true for authenticity, right? And for what I was telling you to try to get curious about your emotions, get curious about yourself, um, grow more into you, more into yourself, more into who you are as the years, the months pass by. You know, as much as it is great to fall in love, it is great to fall in love with yourself, not in a narcissistic way, not in a narcissist type of way, but getting curious about who you are, your emotions, the things that you like, and learning to grow more into yourself by staying true to who you are, and not only who you've always been, to who you're becoming, because we're evolving, we're growing. Remember that as well. It's okay to change your mind. We're growing, we're evolving. And what else did you get? Perfectionism. Polishing your creative project is fine, but do not allow perfectionistic fear to result in procrastination. Yes, very important. So sometimes we want to be so perfect at something, or even in our projects or our relationships, or that perfectionism is hurting us more than anything. And sometimes it keeps us frozen instead of in action driven and motivation. So also see if there is any perfectionism in any area of your life, or if there is also perfectionism that has you frozen instead of motivated. Learn to let go, adopting that growth mindset, letting go of the fear of not being perfect. And your last message today is allow yourself to receive. Open your arms to welcome the blessings and unanswered prayers that God is sending to you. Yes, allow yourself to receive. You know, it is very, very interesting to see how many people uh, like and are to care for others, want to be of service. However, they never ask for help. Please allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to receive the love, care, help, and assistance of those who want to be there for you. Do not think of yourself as being a burden just because you need help or because someone is offering. Allow yourself to receive the blessings that God has for you. And sometimes those blessings are disguised by someone who offers you help. All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share this video. Remember, it's a general reading for the collective. Take what resonates, let go of the rest. And if you want us to look more in depth at your situation, as I told you before, I'm a board certified coach, holistic energy practitioner. I have a master's degree in psychology, and I've been a professional tarot reader for over 30 years. I bring all of this and my other trainings into our sessions to help you gain clarity. They are great sessions for if you're feeling stuck, if you're going through some life transition and some changes that you need someone to come with you right now. So, and accompany you in your path. So, reach out. I leave you below in the description my website and my storefront where you have more information, but know that you can always reach out and I can answer any questions and tell you what if my services can be of assistance to you. And we can do the sessions from anywhere in the world. They are via phone, video call, or even chat. And I also offer pre-recorded readings if you're interested in those. Those are video or audio and they get sent directly to you. And please subscribe to the channel, share these videos, and give it a thumbs up. And get the notifications because we have something almost every day of the week. So today is Wednesday, we did Oracle. Tomorrow, Thursday, we do a combination of Oracle and Tarot. What message is there for you tomorrow that comes from the Oracle and the Tarot? And then on Friday, we're going to look at the energy forecast for the weekend, and then on Sunday we look then at the entire week. But no matter when you make it to one of my videos or any one of this, remember you're here for a reason. So there is a message that Spirit wants you to hear. All right, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Be gentle to yourself and to each other, and brightest blessings your way. I will see you tomorrow.